UFC 314, Shocks, PFL Madness, and Brutal Boxing returns. Fight News Roundup. This week in the fight world, history was made in Miami, champions were dethroned in Orlando, and vicious knockouts reigned across the globe. Volkanovski defied age and critics, Paddy Pimblett silenced haters, Fabian Edwards shocked the PFL, and Brave won, and boxing gave us absolute carnage. From highlight reel finishes to tactical masterclasses, this is your all-in-one weekly fight recap. Let's go. At 35 years old, he became the oldest fighter under welterweight to ever win a UFC title. And he did it in style. Main event, Volkanovski versus Diego Lopes. Volk outclassed the rising Brazilian star, despite getting dropped in round 4. He battled back like a savage, controlling the pace, dictating the exchanges. Judges scored it, 49-46, 49-46, 48-47. A legend earns another crown. Featherweight belongs to the great once more. Paddy Pimblett versus Michael Chandler. Nobody saw this one coming. Paddy TKO'd Michael Chandler in round 3. Yes, Chandler. Paddy came in sharper than ever, slipping, ripping, and finally finishing with brutal ground and pound. This wasn't just hype. This was a statement. Yair Rodriguez absolutely schooled Patricio Pitbull over 3 rounds. Fluid, fast, and freakishly accurate. A unanimous win that felt like a masterclass. Gene Silva put Bryce Mitchell to sleep with a slick submission in round 2. Pressure, scrambles, choke, game over, and then Dominic Reyes. The Devastator is back. He starched Nikita Krylov with a walk-off KO in the first round. No questions, no mercy, just violence. The PFL World Tournament just delivered another thunderstorm of surprises. Fabian Edwards versus Impa Kasanganay. Edwards didn't just win, he knocked out the reigning champion in round 2, flattening Impa with a counter that echoed through the arena. The middleweight semifinals just got real. Gadji Rabadanov finished Mark Diakiese in 30 seconds. One clean punch, lights out. No warm-up, no feeling out, just war. Dalton Rasta made Sadibou Sai tap in round 3 with a nasty submission, dragging the striker into deep waters and drowning him. J.J. Wilson overwhelmed Mads Burnell with a relentless TKO finish. Brent Primus showed championship-level jiu-jitsu, choking out Vinicius Sensi, and both Josh Silveira and Aaron Jeffrey advanced with unanimous decisions, showing why they're still in the mix for gold. Brave CF brought violence to China, and fans got what they came for. Main event, Raul Tutarauli versus Oljas Eskaraev. Tutarauli shut it down in round 2, landing heavy shots until the ref had to jump in. Another TKO for the Georgian slugger. Other standouts, Kerem Wiley, Maimai Titwahedi, controlled and outpaced Khurshid Nazarov. Jinbo Zhu outpointed the gritty Luthando Biko. Wei Qiang Yang closed out with a dominant performance over Juba Baridze. China's rising scene is no joke. Back in Bangkok, ONE Championship brought the thunder. Kongsuk versus Lamnamunlek 2. This grudge match ended decisively. Kongsuk earned a unanimous decision and silenced any doubt about the rematch. Tsukasa Misoguchi, remember the name. Another first-round KO. Ezekiel Isidro didn't stand a chance. Ramazan Suleimanov, methodical and sharp, took home another decision win. And Stella Hemmetsberger? She's becoming must-see TV. Another brutal KO against Vanessa Romanowski. That's back-to-back first-round finishes. Ben Whitaker versus Liam Cameron, 2A rematch with history. Their first fight ended with both men tumbling out of the ring. This time, Whitaker stayed composed and sharp, likely headed for a points victory, but fans still want fireworks next time. Bam! Lee Cutler versus Sam Eggington for the WBC International Silver title. A battle of youth versus experience. Eggington's pressure versus Cutler's finesse. Expect absolute war. Tyler Denny versus Elvis Ahorga. This one's classic technique versus raw power. Denny's durability will be tested because a Horga has 12 KOs in 13 wins. Expect drama, expect blood. 1 week, so many wars, so many stories. Volkanovski reminded us what greatness looks like. Fabian Edwards shocked the tournament. And combat sports gave us chaos in every form. What was your favorite moment? Patty's TKO? Fabian's KO? Reyes returning from the shadows? Drop it in the comments. Let the world know you're watching. Like, subscribe. And don't miss next week, because the fight game never sleeps.